Welcome back to the OP Survival series. In the last episode, I did not spend any time over here in the mountains. I spent all my time working on a beetroot farm. I know that sounds kind of underwhelming, kind of weird, but I wanted to show off how I make the farm, so anyways, enough of that. Today is more work on the mountains, on the island, to be exact. I've gotten a lot more done. Maybe not a lot more, but I filled in this area and this area since the last episode. Still need to do this one. This is kind of bothering me a bit, but I'll get that done eventually. Today I want to do a lot more detailed skeleton work to get the shape down and more filling in the gaps. So pretty much what I did on episode 17, which was the episode before the last one. It's basically going to be doing the same thing. There's so much stone that needs to be placed. I can't do it all in one episode. It just takes a long time. I have to get through it, but eventually we can get some detailing and some building going. I guess this is building, but I wouldn't really call this real building. This is just terraforming. Now that I've finally gotten done with some more progress on this in-between area between the cliffs and the beach, mainly around here and here, I was really struggling with getting the shape in, but now I think I've got a good idea of what to do, but I've kind of gotten tired of working here. So I'm gonna head back to the main base, 15,000 blocks that way, and we will get started on a new project. This is a painting you probably recognize. It's called The Great Wave off Kanagawa, and this is what it looks like if I was to build it in Minecraft with pixel art, pretty much. It doesn't really look that great. Let me cover it with a layer of glass, and now that looks a lot better. And now let me zoom out to see what it will look like at a distance. Now that actually looks good. Something I've been planning to do for a long time is to put paintings on the sides of these giant walls. And right now they're really ugly. It's just stone with some occasional water or lava falling and some patches of dirt, andesite and granite, and you know, it's just ugly. So I want to put up a painting with pixel art that is 61 blocks tall and then however many blocks wide that this application decides. It's called Pangama's Pixel Stacker for version 1.16. This is a pretty cool program where you can put in any image and it'll turn it into pixel art with Minecraft blocks. And you can select what blocks you want in here. So I've turned off all of these terracottas that are glazed. I turned off the red sand, the warped, and the crimson wood. The reasoning for that is because it's all connected to my texture pack. They are significantly changed in my texture pack, so they will look different on the wall. Everything else is basically the same color and the same look in my texture pack as it is in default. So all these with the check marks I'm going to keep. The only one that doesn't fit that is the netherite block, and I'm sure you know why. I wouldn't want to build with that in survival. So I have a lot of work to do. I've got to collect all these materials, probably start a huge chest monster of shulker boxes and chests down here by the beacon, and then I'm gonna get started with making the first layer of this pixel art. Before I can get started with making the pixel art, I have to dig out 2 layers of this whole wall. So I'm gonna do that by hand, and I'm gonna do that right now before I even collect everything. I am now in the stage where I need to collect all the materials, and because this is a pixel art, not a building, the blocks are going to vary very, very heavily, okay? So I've got all these, I'm sure I'll need like almost every block at least once. It'll be really difficult to try to go back and forth and get everything. But so far, most of what I'm gonna need is sand, stripped logs. This isn't stripped. The way I do this is just put it in the offhand, go like this, and then break all that, like so, and then keep going. This is gonna take a very long time, but now I need to go in that direction for a Badlands, because I'm gonna need a lot of terracotta, and I don't really have any at all. Maybe a stack, almost 2 stacks, but that will not be enough. So time to go in that direction, like 5,000 blocks. I'm finally here, and now all I gotta do is just vein mine everything. Shouldn't be too hard, but that did take a while to get here. I'm mostly gonna want the normal terracotta so I can dye it. I think that's what this is. Yep, that's just normal terracotta. That's orange, that's brown. I guess I'll take these also. Gosh, I'm getting really full in terracotta already. That's good. That is a good thing. I'm gonna finish stocking up on all this terracotta, and I'm also gonna go get some sand, and then maybe start working on it. But I don't know, I'll still need some more blocks. I did get some coral though. All right, I think I'm ready to get started on making this giant pixel art. I've got a bunch of blocks here. I grabbed a lot of terracotta. Blocks in here too, and of course I've got my storage over there, and I've got farms all over for many other items that I might need. So I'm gonna use a time lapse to show what I'm doing, because otherwise that would just take way too long. And if you see me stop building and then go away for a while and then come back and start building for like 2 seconds or something, that's probably me getting a block that I don't already have in this pile of items. And I think that's gonna happen a lot, but that's just how it is. Alright, so let's get this time lapse started. And I'm not gonna finish this pixel art today, but I think maybe two, 3 maybe videos after this, it will be done. So let's go. So there we go. There is one layer done. Actually, not even done, because I still need to do glass on this side just to give it more color options. And in that time lapse, you might not have noticed there's a difference from now. That was because I accidentally put one more of these mushroom blocks. And so I had to tear down all of this all the way up to here and then remake it, except one less mushroom block. So that was kind of annoying, but at least I had all the blocks already in my inventory. It's pretty annoying. I constantly had a full inventory. Bunch of items fell down there. These are almost full. Yeah, this is gonna take a long time. I'm not gonna do a time lapse for the whole thing, because I'd rather just kind of work on it in bits, and I don't want to mess with doing a time lapse of individual sessions, and it'll just take way too long to even have as one continuous time lapse. So by the start of the next episode, I will have an update on all this. So that's all I got for now. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.